we go. Breathing in. I feel my body. Maybe how different my body feels this morning or today compared to other mornings. Feel into that right now. Check in with your neck. So I'm drawing circles with my nose. Check in with your shoulders. Trying to find that balance between an open chest and collapsed shoulders. Find that for yourself. Check in with your hips. Give your hips a little wiggle one way in a circle. And then back and forth as a posterior anterior flexion extension. And you can lift up both feet. Check in with your ankles. And after all that rocking and rolling, close your eyes and then feel into that life energy that's in our body. Include the thinking that is part of our life energy. Just one aspect of it. Try to observe it from afar. Oh yes, I'm thinking about blah blah. I'm thinking about awesomeness maybe because it's Wonder Wednesday. I'm feeling something. Excited about the day, concerned about the day. Emotions are wanting to, as they say, balance our body budget. It seems to be have made its way into the modern lexicon. How our emotions are used to balance our life energy. And then connect to all of the muscles, the bones, all the sensations in your body right now, including physical sensations, thoughts coming and going, and emotions coming and going, this constantly changing interior universe. We check in with our life energy, grounding it, feeling supported by the world, by the earth. Letting our breath constantly bring us back to the present moment if we notice we've stopped breathing for any reason. Consciously take a quicker in-breath and an extended exhale. If you would like to calm your body, excuse me. So, awesomeness. How does awesomeness might appear in your body as like, oh my gosh, Americans overuse that word so much. I run into that at IITs. It's like, if another American says it's awesome, I'm just going to strangle them. So it seems to be a word that Americans like a lot. And what does it mean to you? What does it mean in your body to feel a sense of awe, wonder, curiosity, just amazement at life as it is in this moment? Breathing in, breathing out. How can we cultivate a sense of awe? How can we connect with how awe lives in us? And I'm excited to hear excuse me, that a sense of awe is nourishing to our life energy. That it's not about necessarily just surviving, it's about thriving. One of our beloved participants mentioned an awesome seafood lunch made by an awesome little family in an awesome, cute little bay. Which just, I mean, using it. I know that um, I was going to say a little bit over the top, using that as a regular description of things. It loses its power. It loses its I don't know. It loses its descriptiveness when it's used as a superlative all the time, as in a sentence. And at the same time, on the other hand, so like overuse and I get the idea of the joy, of the amazement that those three things could come together at the same time. That just that fullness comes through, the abundance comes through. So sink into a sense of your body and that sense of fullness and abundance. There's so much that we don't know, so much that we don't understand, and it's sort of so beyond us. I think a sense of awe, I connect with something that's beyond me, beyond my world. It expands me into a much larger world, interconnected with the environment, with other people, with the gift of not only sustaining ourselves with food, but to eat food that just transcends space and time. It's so delicious. And we can cultivate that by slowing down and appreciating moments and looking at a sense of wonder around us. I've reserved that book at the library called Awe. I'm really looking forward to checking it out. It's 9 weeks. Apparently, I'm not the only one. Those podcasts are great advertisements. Um, and until then, let's just explore it in our bodies. What could bring more awe to our day? One is the ecstasy of being with a group of people. And I'm not only imagining the people that are on this call, but all the people in this group, the sort of the ecstasy of this simultaneous opening that comes with the magnification of the sense of awe in ourselves and in the world. Just letting it expand out into the world beyond ourselves, to be amazed. It's nourishing. It is beyond, sustaining ourselves with so important, care with food and hydration, sleep, connection with other people, and I'm sure there's another one. I can't remember what it is right now. Those things that we take care of in ourselves to make sure that our life energy is sustained. And this is an important thing to sustain us as well. Give yourself the gift of awe. and give it to our beloveds. When I've been exploring awe, it's been when I notice that my beloved is not in a sense of awe, is in a very narrow world, and not making them wrong. How do I expand it in myself? And just maybe even silently wishing them, oh, I wish you had more of a sense of just amazement and delight with the world and how things happen that are so beyond us that seem almost magical. And we can wish this for the neutral people in our life that may not have the bandwidth to even consider awe. I know someone I met. I said the Spanish word for awe to a friend in Mexico, and she was like, "Well, I felt that once in my life." It's like, wow. We might have a definition of the sense of awe, different definition of the sense of awe, but is it that her life contains so much busyness just surviving? I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that neutral people such as her and are a huge part of our life. People that we don't know very well, and we can wish them right now a sense of awe, just as we wish people, all beings in the world, that they'll have enough space in their lives to not only survive, but to be nourished by the wonders, the delights of the world that sometimes we have to really slow down and pay attention to. Amazing things that just are here and that bring us, open us up to the wonders of the world. Thank you for joining us.